Bittorrent most certainly is a low-position coin with the ticker BTT that certainly has a genuinely present worth of $0 and a market capitalization of $385, 308,764. Incredibly, digital currencies in a real sense have kind of lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, which generally is very huge. These days, it's a resource class that in a real sense is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate in an essentially significant manner. Some very huge speculation banks even explicitly gain Bittorrent and genuinely other digital currencies altogether to truly safeguard their resources under administration against the jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors, or so they generally thought. Presently, now is the right time to truly uncover our short, mid, and especially long-haul forecast of the improvements on the BTT market that in a real sense depend on the readings of our kind of remarkable crypto unpredictability record that essentially assists us with checking the market feeling and expect where in which the market plans to go fundamentally as opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the cost of Bittorrent explicitly is $0, while the coin at present sort of ends up at 68th spot in the essentially generally speaking positioning, which is genuinely huge. The said really positioning basically is assessed based on the resource's genuinely present value that explicitly is increased by its genuinely current market capitalization, a recipe that fundamentally is applied all through every monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients really get the most applicable information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, which is genuinely huge. It's likewise critical to generally consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, beautiful in spite of mainstream thinking. On September 1st, the cost of Bittorrent fundamentally was at $0 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change certainly added up to 0.26%, which basically is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on August 26, BTT fundamentally was esteemed at $0, which generally intends that from that point forward, the value has varied by 0%, or so they essentially thought. A month prior, on August 2, the market member laid out the cost of Bittorrent at $0. Subsequently, the coin has made a 12.38% move to arrive at its current standings fundamentally. The examination of market capitalization basically conveys fundamentally equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors in a kind of significant manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology really is utilized to for the most part decide the general position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which by and large is very huge. Changes in market capitalization extremely certain or especially negative are additionally demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could by and large be going, as well as the resources exceptionally potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both short and truly long-haul viewpoints, which generally is very critical. This by and large specific fundamentally metric especially is likewise used to check the strength of Bittorrent corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which explicitly is very huge. To in a real sense decide the in every practical sense current market capitalization of BTT, we generally duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will especially be really made sense of later, by the fundamentally present worth of the digital money under survey in an unpretentious manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bittorrent in a real sense remains at $385, 308,764, which frames the reason for its fundamentally present all things considered positioning that truly was referenced before, exhibiting that to decide the kind of current market capitalization of BTT was duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will be especially made sense of later by the genuinely present worth of the digital money under survey, all things considered, in spite of mainstream thinking. Recently, on September 1st, BTT basically had a market capitalization of $384, 943,700, exhibiting presently, is the right time to uncover our short, mid, and kind of long-haul forecast of the improvements on the BTT market that especially depend on the readings of our especially remarkable crypto unpredictability file that especially assists us with checking the market feeling and expect where in which the market plans to go, which basically is genuinely huge. Keep going week. On August 26, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to in a real sense was recorded at $388,719,862. A month prior, on August 2nd, the market worth of Bittorrent was evaluated to sort of be $439,756,723. So a month prior, on August 2nd, the market worth of Bittorrent essentially was surveyed to explicitly be $439,756,723. Sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that basically have proactively been created by different means, for example through mining in a really significant way. These digital currencies can be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers in every way that really matters, large way. This measurement likewise figures the coins that essentially have been deliberately gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which in a real sense is applied to control the expansion rate in a by and large enormous manner. At this point, the kind of absolute stockpile of Bittorrent sort of is laid out at 990,000,000,000,000,000,000 BTT. In conclusion, the circling supply generally is utilized to explicitly ascertain the market capitalization and really evaluate the coins in every practical sense, current remaining in the positions, or so they essentially thought. It signifies the extremely generally speaking measure of BTT that explicitly is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that certainly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly generally put unavailable for general use out of the blue in an unobtrusive manner. It's by and large truly accepted that digital currencies that in every practical sense have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most appropriate for especially long-haul venture, since they generally are all things considered, prone to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which for the most part is genuinely huge. At this point, Bittorrent truly has a coursing supply of 951,421,714,286,000 coins, or so they in every way that really matters thought. Over the precise beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BTT arrived at the mark of $21.0 when 337, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. Recently, on September 1st, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame in every practical sense remained at $24,763,870, which is very critical. 7 days prior, on August 26, how much BTT that explicitly was traded between market members was assessed at $16,410,315, exhibiting that as a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology sort of is utilized to decide the really in general position and fame of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so the most certainly thought. Presently comes an opportunity to really make sense of exhaustive